Today is fertilizer day, and my fertilizer of choice is fish fertilizer. It is also called fish emulsion. It is a fast-acting organic liquid fertilizer made from the byproducts of fish. It has the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, your usual NPK, but it also has trace elements of calcium, magnesium, sulfur, chlorine, and sodium. I like to use the fish fertilizer because it's organic and that it eliminates waste since it is made from parts of fish that otherwise wouldn't be usable. It contains plenty of nutrients for the plants, and I find that they really do like it. I think my only con with the fish fertilizer is that it does not smell good at all. It stinks. I recommend wearing your gloves, even long sleeves, a mask. It's nasty. But the plants do love it and they seem to grow really quickly with it. So I think it is worth the stinky smell. And I planted this area up about 40 days ago, and this is my first time fertilizing. I am quite late because I have been burnt out, but I'm slowly making my way back into the garden one day at a time. Seeing the growth of these plants is really motivating me to get out here more. On this day, we decided to put in 4 new raised beds that we found off of Marketplace. I love shopping for used items for the garden, especially since they're growing outside. I tend to steer away from buying things new. If I have to, I do, but if I can, I use Marketplace and I go to thrift stores. We aren't sure exactly how we want to place the raised beds in this space yet, so we're just bringing them out one by one and then we'll figure out the layout later. And earlier when we were moving the stones, we saw some ants here, so we're just spreading some diatomaceous earth in this spot, and I like using that because it is non-toxic. We got the 3rd bed placed, and now we are grabbing the last bed that is going in this space. In order to make room for this last raised bed, I'm going to get this log out of the way. And I can never seem to grow anything in that spot where the boxes are. I planted seeds there, but nothing comes up. So I think I'm gonna turn it into a seeding area. So since I want to do that, we're going to get this big grow bag moved out of the way. And while moving this grow bag, we ended up bumping heads. Oh my goodness, so funny. We finally got it into the spot. I love these 65-gallon grow bags. The only con is that they are really heavy when they are packed with soil. I had to volunteer onions in that grow bag, and I think I'll probably just go ahead and put more onion bulbs in there in another video. We spent the rest of the evening just contemplating how we wanted these raised beds to be, and I think we finally got it figured out. What is your least favorite gardening chore? Mine would have to be mulching. I do not like mulching and I do not like weeding. And since I don't like it, I wait until the very last minute to do it, which means I have weeds and grass just growing everywhere. So today we are going to get control of that. We've been having issues opening this greenhouse door, so we are digging out some of the dirt a bit so it makes it easier to open. I will say that I do like sheet mulching, which is laying cardboard or newspaper and then laying down mulch right on top of it. I think it's a good way to kill the grass, especially if you don't like digging, which is me. So you just lay cardboard right over the grass and then some mulch and you leave it there, and you can plant directly in it or you can wait. I prefer to wait because I want to just make sure all of the grass underneath is gone before I start planting in that space. This really big cart makes it really easy to get the mulch because I can get more at one time. This is a Gorilla cart. It is 7 cubic feet. I love it. I'll link it in the comments if anyone is interested in getting themselves one. And that is all we did this day. Just mulched this area. Really good with the boxes, and I like getting this done when the grass has died. So the grass is starting to die down. We had our first frost just a couple of days ago. So the grass is turning brown, which I think is the perfect time to get your mulching done. We still have more work to do in this area, but I'm loving how it is looking so far. We need to get some soil delivered to fill up all of these raised beds, and hopefully we will be planting in them in November. My hope is to get more veggies started in them. In my next video, I will be taking you along with me as I harvest seeds to save and use next year. We will be taking seeds from these pole beans here, as well as this gorgeous hyacinth bean vine that I just love. I want to save the seeds of these, definitely, because I want to grow them next year. But this is how we are spending our last days of October peacefully in the garden. Thank you so much for watching, and happy sowing.